Thank you for the one thumbs up. Got 6 watching. Thanks for coming in, guys. New to the channel, if you will, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, as well as hit that thumbs up for me. It'd be awesome. Help me out. That'd be great. That would be awesome. It's awesome. Parts will be here today for the Willies. The ESC, the speed controller, and adapters are come today. And I got everything done. Yesterday I got the parts for the FJ40. I got extra parts and hinges now. So put them back in the container, and if I ever need them, I got them. So that's the FJ40 right there. So, yep. Just going through and checking trucks over. At some point, I think I'm going to open the shocks up on this one just because. Double check them. But then, yeah. I got the changed out the servo for the 2-speed. But I put a little smaller one and a little stronger one in there. So, yep. So it has that in there. You can see the new 21-turn Gyro motor sitting down there. There's its nickel metal LiPo battery, I should say, to power it. Yeah, you can see the shift servo. Those 2 wires, the red and black, some are for the lighting of the truck itself, as far as the overhead lights and the running lights. So those are for. Winch is working. Everything's working on it. Got 14 watching. New to the channel, if you will, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for future update. And when I use to clean the bodies of these trucks, I use this stuff. If you're here from the United States, it's turtle wax. It's called wax and dry. You just basically go like this and spray it on like that. Take a microfine cloth and just wipe it off. And just wipe the body off with it. And just wipe everything off. That's all you gotta do. Just like that. And it makes the Lexan nice and shiny. And just like that. That's how I do all my trucks. You can use it on the tires as well. You can use it on tires and rims. Wherever you need to use it, you know. Just the rims and tires, you just do the same thing. Just kind of hit it like that. And just wipe it in. Just like that. And you do the rims, wipe the rims, like so. Makes them nice and clean looking. You do the same thing to the back. Just wipe them off. Just like that. Then to do the other side, we just whip it around. Sorry about my camera angles. I tried using when I sprayed the hood, the body off again. Brain fart. But that's all right. We'll wipe her down. Then we just wipe her down. Then we just go around, wipe everything off. Wipe the mirrors off. Wipe the rock sliders off. And we just go ahead and wipe the wheels off. See how it makes some rims nice and shiny as well. Yep, just a spray wax. 25 watching. Thanks for coming in, guys. I've been trying to determine the best time to live. I know in the past, between 8 and 8:30, I get the most people in here. I know because most of my subscribers are from other countries. I got them from Europe, all over. I know a lot of them don't speak English, but yeah, that's fine. Appreciate it. Yeah. So what I did, if you guys didn't see this before, this servo here, this was a shift servo that was in this truck, 3 kilogram servo. All right. It's plastic shaft, so you know it's all plastic gears. I ordered these up. I found them on Amazon. 2 of them for $17, and they're 21 gram servos. So I was gonna put them in the trucks, and then I discovered they work good. I think they would work in here. So I redid the servo mounting in there, shortened it up, flipped it over actually, and yeah. So now it has this as a shift servo, because the Traxxas, the TRX4s, and have the locking diffs and all that. They use these servos these sides to shift them. So it's why not? So this has got metal shaft, it's all metal gears. And between the two of them, these servos here, this is heavier. This servo weighs more than this one does, and this is a bigger servo. So yeah, so I put this servo in it to shift it, and then this is the last of the legendary Grando, because this truck started its life as this, a legendary Grando, which is basically a clone of the Axial SCX 10.2. So now this technically has got more axial stuff than Grando. So this is an Axial SCX 10.2. So yeah, but it did start its life as this truck. I had this actual truck with the same gaudy body, and body went bad on it. If you notice the roof rack, you can see the roof rack in the picture. There it is. So the body was they're real thin, and it had a weird. It looked like it got pushed in on the side. So I thought, well, I'll take a little heat gun, just hit it with a little bit of heat, and I did that, and it shriveled right up, looked like it broadsided. So that's when I ordered a new body. Well, you order a new body, then you order new wheels, and I had the tires, so I just had to order some silver rims. I figured they'd go good with everything else here. But then when I did that, I decided, you know what, it needs more. So I went through everything on it, went through electronics, and if you notice, it's got metal axles from Gyro. These things are awesome. Their tolerances are amazing. Look how heavy those steering linkages are on it. And so I put in Gyro axles, and I said, well, we're going to put new axles in it. You might as well change out dry shafts. So I put stainless steel dry shafts in it, front and rear. And you can see the Enduro axles. Then when I did that, I decided, well, I need shocks. I want to put silver colored shocks. These didn't have a good review, but I found out how to fix them. What it was is the O-rings down here, they were leaking on them. Well, what you do is I unscrewed these caps and took these ends off. I doubled up the O-rings. That's all I did, and didn't over tighten them, and they work fine now. So, and they are internally sprung. That means the springs are inside the body. So then when I did that, new axles, you say, okay, what else is need? So I put a heavier steering servo in it. I put a 25 gram servo in it. Well, I decided, well, I want to change out the ESC in it. So I put a Hobby Wing Quick Run ESC in it. And then I discovered, oh, okay, I know what we can do now. Let's order a programmer. So I ordered this programmer. So now this thing is the BEC voltage, which means the voltage that controls all the electronics like the servos and the lighting and everything, is 7.4 volts. So I cranked up the voltage for that. Then I decided, you know what, it still needs more. It's missing, it's lacking something. This is how you get looped into this stuff when you start modifying RCs. I changed out the radio system. So what I did is I went and put the Gyro T6 system. It's a 6-channel system in it. So I still have my shifting right there. There's my light bar. You know, your steering throttle. And up here, this is it. I'll get into this, but this is your winch control. Well, this radio system, for a little extra money, you can get it with a gyro system. Gyro for the steering. So I decided I'm gonna pay the extra money. See, it powers up. I had to put it this way because of the on-off buttons are over here. So I put a gyro in it, and you can see how fast it is too, because I cranked the voltage and see how it works. And if you watch how sharp it turns, it's just crazy how sharp it turns with these axles. Right there, you can see how sharp it is. Well, I did that, and I said, well, I want to be able to play with the shock angle, so I ordered shock keys. So it has shock keys on it, which lets me tilt the front shock back and the rear shock forward. What that does, that helps the articulation. Then I said, well, the body, I got to have lights. So I turn this out here, light out. I got headlights, and as well as it's got tail lights. You can kind of see them. Well, then I wanted the light bar to work. So you ask and receive. So now it has a working light bar. That green is for the winch. That's the controller for the winch, as well as a light bar, believe it or not. So that's a receiver for it. So it's got working lights, headlights. Unfortunately, the way I got it wired in, the headlights are on all the time. But then I said, well, I had this winch mount, and I said, well, I'm gonna put a winch on it. I had this winch. I wasn't fond of it at first, but then when I cranked the voltage up, it made a big difference and it made it more powerful. So that winch does work. So then we went from that to, okay, I changed out the radio system, obviously. And I said, how does this gyro work? You know, what's the deal with the gyro? You know, is there a trick to it, you know, per se? Let's see here. Trim out my steering a little bit. And I said, well, how's this gyro work? And I started putting it in. This is your gain for your adjustment for your gyro right here. We just crank that up a little bit. Now watch the front end. See the wheel steering? See it? That's the gyro working. So if you have it all cranked all the way up like that, and you run it, it does what they call it, like the big trucks have, the death wobble. So what you got to do is you got to turn it down, and you just turn it slightly on. It's all you need. You don't need to have a whole lot of adjustment, and it'll work. We just turn it to where it just works just a little bit, and right there it's working a little bit. Then you stop, and now the gyro is adjusted right for it. And they say, why would you put a gyro in a crawler, in a trail truck? Well, why wouldn't you? It's only a few bucks more to buy the radio system with a gyro than buy it without. That's one reason. And I don't know. This thing's with a 21-turn motor in high gear. It gets butt happy. If you nail it, it takes off. Now, when I drive it, I got the little thumb piece on here. I can just do my inputs at speed just like that much. if that. That's all I got to do, because the gyro will adjust for it. So a gyro does work on a basher truck or a trail truck. So, and this radio system with a gyro was under $50 for it, and it's Endura T6. So when you go look for it, make sure it says gyro, and on the on your receiver box, there's a button, and it tells you how to do it to enable the gyro. There's a little hidden button. You got to push that button and hold it in, and that will enable the gyro. It turns it on. You can do it without, or you can do it with, and so that it will enable the gyro to work. And no, it works good. As far as articulation with the truck, this truck here, when it was a Grando, the articulation wasn't all that good. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd recommend a Grando, somebody just starting out. But now, you play around with shocks and shock angles. See where it's sitting at now? Wheels not rubbing, they're all touching. And you can see how it's sitting roughly 2 inches high right now. So, and the wheel's not hitting. And so that's the articulation on it. And that's because I changed out the shock angle. When you change out the shock angles, you got to go up one rate. They give you typically 3 springs with these kits. You got to go to at least to a medium spring. And it depends, the spring rate depends upon how far this shock is tilted back. So if I was to tilt it back even more, then I would, because of leverage, I would have to go to a firmer spring. So right now, where it's set up, which is good, medium spring, weight spring in it. So, and it works good. Yeah. The only thing left of the Grando is the frame rails and those gold 4-link bars. Everything else is gone from the Grando. So now it's an axial. There's no Grando left in it, short of the frame rails, and they're a copy of the axial. So, so the frame rails are right here. I mean, they're fine. You can see them right there. All the shock towers are original, but they're the same as the axial shock towers. So you can see kind of got the shock keys, how they're sitting in there. But originally it was right in that center hole. That's where the shock would be. You can see where it's at now. And I put 100mm shocks in it too. Then you can see the speed, quick run ESC right there sitting. So, yep. Money-wise, when it's all said and done, the body with lights, and not counting this stuff here, $100. Axles, $102. And you can get these with portals as well. I didn't want to put portals on it because if I was going to put 2.2 tires, I'd say yeah. And the other issue is you put portals in, you got to change your spur gear because it'd be geared too low. The thing would be a turd running. So doing the axles, the shocks, the wheels, the rock sliders. These are metal rock sliders on it. Changing out all the electronics in it, changing out motor, servos, drive shafts. Sit down, $1,500 is what's invested in this truck. I had somebody ask me yesterday during a live, like, because they were looking at this truck, my FJ40, and they were looking at that, and they said, do you have a website where you sell these? No, I don't sell them. I build them for myself because the value is only there to the person that really wants it. You know, the average person would look at this truck and say, no way would I spend that much money. I 100% agree with you. No way would I do it myself. But when I say $1,500, that's what I put into it. If you was to say, okay, if I decided like, okay, I'm going to build these trucks and sell them. Okay, a truck like this, build up, with everything in it, depending on what the person wants. If they want brushless motors or whatever, better radio system. $1,500, then another $500 to build a truck. So, you got $2,000. Nobody's going to spend $2,000 for a truck. I told the guy that. I said, you're better off get one of these right here. That's this start its life as. Get you one of these for 152 or 154 bucks from Amazon. They're a good truck, good starter truck, and build your own truck. Make it what you want it to be. Change out everything. Change it. First thing I'd suggest is shocks and wheels. Then when you get to that point, it will come with a working winch. It does come with a winch on the front. You can see it right there. It'll come with a working winch and the light bar, and it comes with a 2-speed transmission. These wheels that are on it, right here, you can kind of see them. If I turn this light off, probably help. These wheels, they're glued onto the rims. They'll get you going, but then you can go to Amazon for 50 bucks, change out the rims. My first thing I would do on this truck is get rid of the body. The bodies are really thin, they're junk. If you don't know how to paint a body, do a simple one-color paint job. And then change out the tires and wheels and shocks and enjoy it. That's all you got to do to get started. And also I would convert it because it'll come with these batteries. This is the battery pack come with the Grando, and it's 1800 nickel metal hydride. So spend you 50 bucks or so and get you a pair of these batteries, these Zeep batteries. These are awesome for the money. And 50 bucks, then you spend another 60 bucks and get you a charger, a good charger for it. You can make this truck a really good truck just that quick. So you got a little over 300 bucks and you're ready to go. And you can have a really good starter crawler. Then you can start building off it. You can change it out. You can change the tires and wheels. You can change out steering servo, because the first thing happened to this truck is the steering servo went out on it. I had to put another one in it. Rather than deal with warranty, I had one here and I stuck it in it for then. Then I pulled it out and put this better one in it. But yeah, you can make good. The winch on here, it does work. It works through your radio system. The Grando radio, where this one doesn't have, the Grando had two buttons right up here, tink tink, to work the winch. And I think here it is. Here's the original Grando radio right here. This is what it looks like. This was your winch in and out. So this is your winch controller. This is the radio come with it. That's for your lights, your 2-speed. And it's the same, looks the same as a T7 radio, to be honest with you. Then all your fine-tuning stuff is right here, all your controls and your reverse and switches and everything else. So, but yeah, so this is the radio that originally was on this truck. And if you look at that and you look at the T6, which is right here, you look at them really close, basically the same radio. The only difference is this has the push buttons, where this has the knobs. Well, this one to work the winch, you turn it one way to go out, one way to go the in. Then this is your gyro. So, but that's the other thing. When you upgrade the radio, don't throw these away, because this is a good radio system. It's a 6-channel, so don't throw it away. Just save it for your next truck. And then, I mean, it even has a port back here if you can find the adapter. Where's it at here? Someplace there's a, maybe this one doesn't have it. Nope, this one don't have it. Some have a charge port, so you can put rechargeable batteries in it. But to be honest with you, I don't use rechargeable. But you do that. Hi, Oz. Yep. Then, but yeah. So then you basically build this truck, and you get it done. Recoup your money, get you another truck. You know, it's like this truck here. When I got it, it was sent to me by FMS, but on Amazon they were selling for $350. There's a guy on eBay trying to get $605 for this truck in basic form. That's a blue one, and plus almost $200 to ship it. So $800. You know, he's trying to sell this truck for. You go to Amazon, you got a Prime account, you pay $350 for the truck, and you get free shipping. You know, that's a no-brainer. Then when you start putting in the scale stuff, that's when the value goes up on these things. So, but yep, that is this is my suggestion as far as you know, getting you into started on an RC. Also, I'll show you this picture here. Shame it's not color, but okay, this is the truck I had right there. That was this truck. All right. Then you can also get it with a green or teal and white body, which is, I think, a little better looking. And it's for some reason they're proud of this truck. It's more money, but you can get it. You see, it still has a winch. You get your mirrors, your snorkel. See, your body pins come through. And see, this has no body pins. I use Velcro mounts on this body. But then you can see the light bar with the working lights. So they make other trucks. You can go right to their website, which is right there, legendary.com. You can see all their trucks and whatever you need. You can. If nothing else, go to their website. If you find a truck you like, you know, copy and paste the information on a truck. Go to Amazon, look for it there, and you probably get it cheaper. But yeah, so then they have this book. It was really cool. It's a really nice instruction book on like a lot of stuff. Then they give you a parts breakdown, right down to screws, drive shafts, axle housings, whatever you may think you need, you can get it from here. So yeah, right down to axle covers, and you can get the you know, there's the winch. You can get all the stuff, snorkels, tires and wheels, batteries. There's the body. So nothing else, you can always order the cheaper truck, then order this body to put on it. Then it's just a matter of unscrewing all the hardware off this and putting it on this one. It's already going to be pre-drilled for you. There's like the roof rack and all this stuff. So body clips. So yeah. So it's a great truck to get started with for the money. He's helping to scam people. Who is? He's trying to scam people. What are you talking about, Oz? If I may ask, who's trying to scam people? Oz, what are you talking about? I'm waiting for your answer there, Oz. I wonder what's going on with you. I don't scam nobody. What are you talking about, Oz? Come on, talk to me. What are you talking about, Ozzy? He's not answering. I wonder what he's talking about. I don't scam nobody. Not at all. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about me, and I'm thinking, what the heck, Scott? Oz, you mad at me? Seriously, Oz, go to eBay and type in Toyota, FMS Toyota Land Cruiser FJ40. Seriously, go look at it right now. Oh yeah, and go there and look it up. Seriously, $605 for this truck and $197 to ship it. And I just said, no way. You go to Amazon, $350 for the truck, then free shipping. Yeah. Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about me. As I thought, what did I do to you to get you mad at me? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's most likely a scam. I tell people stay away from that. You can go there and look at it and laugh. It'll make your day. But no, I don't know why people got to be that way. Yep, exactly. And and customer support is amazing. Well, I'm an affiliate of theirs, so I have an affiliate account with FMS. So I went through there and I ordered the parts I needed for the back of it, right? And they sent me all this hardware, new license plates, the lights, the doors, extra hinges, you know, everything. I was willing to pay for it, and I figured, it was like 20 some dollars for what you see here. And I think because I'm the affiliate, they said, no, we'll just send you the parts free of charge. I got it within, they said 3 to 5 days. 3 days exactly, it showed up here. They're from Florida. So if you order parts from this truck, they come from Florida. Trying to think of the town now. Sarasota, Florida, I think it is. So, yeah, it's like you go to order the parts for this. You go to their FMS website. Okay, their shipping. They sent these to me free. The shipping's kind of nuts, but you order it, and they said 3 to 5 days you'll have it, and actually it was 3 days exactly. And I figured, well, this truck comes from China, and it's going to be weeks getting parts for it. So I ordered them up, and I was actually shocked. So they sent me the whole back tailgates and the hinge and the rear license plate and all the little covers and everything for it. So I was totally amazed. Yeah, I have respect for you too, Oz. I just didn't. I get nervous, because I gave somebody a mod wrench and they turned into a troll, and I said, Oz, you ain't doing that to me. And that's what I was getting concerned with. But I know normally you're pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, so do not go to eBay to buy one of these trucks. Go right to Amazon if you want one. Or you can go to FMS Direct, but if you go to Amazon, you'll get a better deal because FMS is going to charge you a crazy amount to ship it. So you just go to eBay, Amazon, and just if you want one of that truck, particular truck, just go to Amazon and order it up. You'll get it. When I ordered this one, it took 7 days, and it was here. And it comes in a really cool, looks like a cooler. And it's come shipped in that cooler, but unfortunately, I still have all the containers, all these trucks, all my FMS stuff come in. When I widen the wheel stance, it doesn't fit in that cooler now, and with all the stuff in it. So, if you don't change it out, you got the cooler to haul it around. So if you're going to go on vacation, take it with you or whatever, and it doesn't get beat up. So, but yeah, so I got the cooler out. It's actually in the back of my truck sitting in it right now because I'm just going to get rid of them. I don't have a need for them because once they come out of the cooler, I don't plan on, putting them back in. So, because I got one for that truck, this truck, and I got one for the Big Willie's Jeep. And quite honestly, I'm not going to use them again. So, when I make a dump run, I'm just going to throw them out. But yeah, so. Do not go to Amazon if you want one of these trucks. This FMS Toyota Land Cruiser is an FJ40 they call it, 10 scale. Do not go to eBay to get one of these. you'll just get ripped off, like Oz says. It was just ridiculous. Um, I can't believe people would do that. But this truck is done. I've been, other than I'm going to check the shock oil in this one, but that's about it. Um, all the trucks are ready to go, done. I am, yep. So this has been a great live stream, guys. Been at 38 minutes, and I've had a fair amount of people coming in here. And I appreciate everybody. If you're new to the channel, if you will, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates. It'd be awesome. Because Oz is in here. If you... No. No, there's not. It's $350 truck. When you customize it, that's when the value goes up. You know, that's when, you know, all the gear you put on it. But a stock truck is $350. That's, you go buy a stock truck, no more than $350 plus whatever tax and shipping if you've got to pay it. But no, 600. It was $605 for the truck he was asking, and $190 some to ship it. And it showed it. It didn't show an actual truck. It showed a picture of a blue truck, one of these in blue. So that right there would flag it to me that he's overcharging. He's got a picture posting. It's probably he's a scammer. He's going to try to take your money. So, yeah. There's not. Right. Well, when I got this, it was the latest thing on YouTube. Everybody had one, and I said, man, I kept looking at it. I looked at it for a week, couple weeks, looked at it, and I finally said, you know what? I want to get one. And because they said it was big when I got it here, I said, holy flipping crap, how big it is. That's 7 scale. This is a 10 scale in front of it. And I couldn't believe how big the truck is. And you know what? This thing is awesome working. It's not fast, but it's top heavy. I'll tell you right now, so if you go side hilling with it, you got to be careful. But if you just run on the trails, it goes anywhere, especially with these wheels and tires. These are the same ones I got in the Blazer. And it goes everywhere. I mean, sand. Oh, yeah, they do. A lot of them trucks, I think, well, Traxxas, for example, Traxxas trucks, you know, it's like that one there. I think they're very proud of their pricing. You know, it's like if you want to get an adapter, like for this truck, to hook it into a different speed control, you can't get them. Only way you can get that adapter is get a Traxxas speed control. Then you have to order it through Traxxas. They are. 10 scale is perfect. This truck here, I drove it in a culvert underneath the road for 60 feet. And I had no issues with it getting through there. That wouldn't fit in a culvert. I can tell you right now, it's too tall. But I did a video on it where I started at one side and I drove it underneath the road and all the way across. And it's like a, I don't know, 14-inch culvert at that. And I made it all the way through it with it. So I was nervous because if it was to lose radio reception, it would be stuck in there. I'd have to figure out some way of getting it out. So, but, you know. It's even this one. This one, it's cool. But this is 6 scale. But I bought it for a specific reason, you know. But it's a pretty cool truck. Today I'm changing out speed control in it. It's supposed to be here today, but other than that, I ain't doing nothing with it. It's going to stay the way it is. So that there was my refurbish, or I redid it. So yeah, 10 scale is perfect size. I see those, you know, those big axials, you know, 6 scale electric trucks. When you get up there, they're pretty proud. They're pretty proud of their pricing. And you know, quite honestly, and I don't know, I can't myself. I'm like you, Oz. I can't justify the additional cost to go to a bigger truck, because you go to a bigger truck, you know what's going to happen. You're going to want to change something on it. It's going to cost you more money. You know, compared to a set of these wheels, and you go out and buy a set of 202s, you're going to have over $100 in tires and wheels. Where these, you know, I think I paid 40 some dollars for those rims. You know, if you buy them in 2.2s, you're going to have $80 plus. So, yeah, the 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 cost exponentially goes up for vehicle size for accessories so too. So, and quite honestly, it's hard to find scale accessories for the bigger trucks. 10 scale, you know, you can get like traction mats, you can get all these cases, jacks, and all that other stuff for them. And, you know, occasion. But, you know, it's like you can get all that stuff, you know, and I don't know. I The only big truck I'd like to have, I'd like to get a high trail. The Ford, they call it a Ranger, but it's actually an F-150 because it's like a '79 body. Get one, get that truck. That's the only truck that I would like to have. Um, but quite honestly, I'm at the point now. I don't know if I need any more trucks. You know, they're all over. They're all over now. I can only run one truck at a time. So, uh, thank you. And you know, I got trucks sitting all over the place. But you know, it's like the RC stuff. Like I said before, is something to keep me going through the winter months. Because in the summer months, my channel is a sponsored channel, so I use my side by side a lot more. I do how-to videos, and I'll pick random units from people I know and have them bring them over. They just buy the parts, and you know, I may change out an axle, or may put brakes on a side by side, do help them with their the brake mod that I do, and I'll do it for free in exchange for the views for the video. You know, so um, and Polaris likes that, and Kimimoto, Mudbusters, and Star Knight all likes that type of stuff. So that's why they're backing my channel. So, but you know, it's like the RC stuff is a filler only because like I like snow wheeling. You can see what I'm dealing with. I have absolutely too much snow up here to go snow wheeling. Right now, there's absolutely too much snow up here. I would get stuck, quite honestly. No, I don't have tracks on my Ranger. Somebody wants to sponsor me and send me a set of tracks to try out. They can. I'll put them on there and install them, and we'll do some videos with them. But you know, that's how you get sponsors too, is bringing stuff up like that. Because maybe occasionally they'll watch you. So, yeah, thank you, Crazen. I try to. I like to build scale looking trucks, and they end up a little bit custom. Like that one there's got uh, under lighting, it's got headlights, tail lights, a working winch. I've changed out all the axles, 4 links, ring and pinions. I put different rims on it, beadlocks, different tires, um, stock shocks. I even don't need to change them, and I change out some electronics inside of it. But on that's originally a Red Cat Gen Son of 7 is what that is. So, yep. But yeah, like I said, I took this servo out of this truck right here. This is what they had for a shift servo, and I put one of these in it, a smaller one. And this is actually a better servo. It's actually weight wise, this weighs more than this servo does. This servo, it's like plastic gears. This is metal gears, 21 21 gram servo. So it's a good servo for a shift servo. So you can get 2 of these for $17 from Amazon. So they'd be great, like a Traxxas if you got the 2-speed and the locking diffs. You know, if you run these small, they run a small servo. You could easily put these in there and plug them right in, and they would work fine for you. So, yeah. Yeah. For too long. Right. Yeah, only I wouldn't want to do that, Oz. I did it just as for video to see if it would do it, and it did it. You know, been there, done it. Not gonna do it again. So, because I'd hate to have to think of, every time it rains, if this was stuck in there, I wonder if it washed out yet. You know, what's it gonna be, how good's it gonna be? What time it gets out there if it was stuck in there? So, I just did it as a to see if it would do it, and it did it. So, yeah. Got 20 in the house. You know the channel well. If you will, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and click all, and that you won't miss out. That helps my channel as well. If you can, hit that, give me a thumbs up. That'd be appreciated as well. I appreciate it. But yeah, got 30 watching yet. That's pretty cool. I get this many people coming in. I appreciate you guys. I know you don't have to be here. You can be anywhere. You know, you can be watching other channels, and I appreciate you coming in. I try my best to put content out there to appeal to everybody. So the RC stuff is a filler, which actually took right a hold. I will still be doing RC stuff in the summertime. Don't worry. We will be doing that. So, yep, new to the channel, hit that subscribe and ring that bell and click all. That'd be awesome. Awesome. I'd appreciate it. And as long as there are people in here and are willing to talk to me, oh, okay, Oz, thank you. Yeah, as long as you're willing to come in and talk to me, I'll stay on a little longer. Otherwise, for too long, guys, I'm going to be back out of here for now. Usually the morning ones, which is 8 o'clock, is that clockwork, is my busiest one. So, and it happened again today. So, I know at 2 o'clock I do one that does pretty good. Exactly. Yeah. And as well, check out Oz's channel. Oz has content on his channel, guys. If you want to go check out Oz's channel. Oz, you have a mod status, so if you wanted to, you could post a link to your channel in here as well. I'll let you do that because I trust you. But yeah, you know, I'm only doing something different. Today, I think my 4 o'clock live stream, if the part gets here, I'm going to do a live stream, do it live. I'm going to be changing out the speed control in that truck and programming it and checking it out. So, you guys want to come back at 4 o'clock, and the part should be here by then, and we'll do that one. So, yep. So, I'll stick around till for 60 total of 60 minutes. We're at 52 minutes right now. So, but yeah, if you're new to the channel, if you will, just like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for future updates, and click all, and I'll be good. I would say like and share, but my settings right now are set. It won't let you do it. So, um, so yeah. Well, guys, I think I'm going to end it now. We're at 52, so I'm going to end my live stream now. Oz, thanks for coming in, everybody. Oz, everybody crazy, and everybody come in and commented. Um, let's see here. Oz, Landon, thank you for coming in. Ingram, and everybody else. And I appreciate you guys for stopping and hanging out with me. This is Trail Rider 570 saying goodbye and God bless. And I'll see you later on, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time today. Bye bye for now.